What's up, everyone? This is Ryan here. Today I'm going to be talking here about the Generac 3160 pressure washer. Now, I hope at some point this thing will be used this year for 2025 mowing season. I'm hoping at some point this thing will be used this year for 2025 exactly. Because this thing just been set to the whole season last. Well, got used in the season, but it's set to like since August, September. It hasn't been used ever since because we don't really use this thing that often because well, I hope some of the thing will get used this year for 2025 movie season. I know it doesn't have the cover on it right now because the cover's been off like since years now. You can see because we tried to get the light to start working, but it doesn't work. You see, it still has the battery in it still, which I pretty sure the battery's part of the battery thing because it's just been sitting ever since the time a little bit because I do kind of like this machine, even though this thing's been used almost like quite a bit of times because well, because you can see it didn't want to start at first, but now it did start this year for 2025 exactly, 2024 last year. Yeah, I hope that the thing will start again this year for 2025. If it doesn't want to start, I would start putting the hardware, which is covered right about here on this, where it controls the line right there, which is it's definitely what it is in this machine, but it's definitely not a very bad looking machine in my opinion. But if you can see, this machine has been used almost like quite a bit. I mean, we got this thing back in 2020, and we've been using this thing ever since the time a little bit because you can see, it's definitely got used almost like quite a bit. I mean, you can tell it's definitely been used almost like quite a bit of time. You can see because, well, I mean, now that I think about it, it's definitely been used almost like quite a bit. But I hope at some point this thing will get used this year for 2025 this year. But it will. It will get used this year for 2025. I promise you. I promise this thing will get used this year because, well, as you can see, it definitely looks pretty cool in my opinion. And it's definitely how much I've expected on this machine here exactly because this thing will get used this year. I promise this thing will get used this year for 2025 mower season.